Hi Westfield, my name is Matt Hookey and I'm here with Mayor Andy Cook and we're here to discuss Grand Park. Can you just give me like a brief overview of Grand Park?
Grand Park is the result of looking for answers to a lot of questions. What is Westfield? How do we build a sense of community? How can we build on our assets that we have? And how can we make this an economic development engine for the city of Westfield?
Right. All right. So what events are going to be held there? What all is going to be held at Grand Park?
Well, the primary sports that were chosen are baseball and softball and soccer, lacrosse, rugby, or any sport really that can be held on the types of fields that we have out there.
Right.
Why those sports, for example? Because the sports were chosen based on the cost of the facility to build for that sport, one, and two, the sport's ability to bring in our raw material in this industry, which is people.
Right.
So, I often get asked, why not basketball? That's the Hoosier icon, right? And that's what we're known for. Of course, Westfield is now known for its football.
Right.
But no basketball because that's very expensive to build indoor basketball courts, okay? Okay, why not tennis? Hey, cheap to build? Tennis doesn't bring people,
Right.
okay? There's only one or two members to a team. We need sports that bring a lot of people.
More popular sports.
Not necessarily popular, bring a lot of people.
Okay.
Because the economic part of this is we want people to come here, spend money on hotels and restaurants and shopping and entertainment. So if a soccer team brings 20 people, and we know this from research, each sports participant brings 3.5 persons with them.
Okay.
We know that 73% of our participants will be from out of the area,
Right.
so they will need hotels. Now we're producing what the city really needs,
Right.
okay? Tax-paying economic development.
Right. So in regards to that, what are Westfield's plans in order to get more hotels and more restaurants? Are there any plans to build right now?
There are many plans
Many.
to build right now. You know, we've been under construction for 2 years now, and we're in the process of selling naming rights and sponsorships. Well, what we found out in that process, it was very difficult to sell those until the investors were able to see grass and stadium lights.
Right.
Now we're moving along very well with that.
Okay.
Next step, selling to the restaurant and hotel business. They've expressed a lot of interest. We actually have 6 hotels already committed to come here,
Okay.
but they haven't started building because they want to see people.
Right.
And next spring, we'll be able to show them people.
Right.
We'll be able to show a lot of people next year.
What hotels have already told you they would build?
Just developers, they use various, they may not know till the day they dig ground what brand it will be.
Okay.
But we'll see a whole variety of hotel names that you'll recognize, from a lower cost to the high end.
Okay. So moving forward with that, you said it would be done next spring. Do you happen to have an exact date of when it will
Well, I don't think we have an opening date, but we do know this, for a grand opening, our tournaments play actually begins in March.
open? Okay.
And
Wow.
the soccer business, which includes rugby and lacrosse, those fields are almost sold out as we speak.
Wow. That's incredible.
Baseball has booked so far 8,038 games to be played next year at Grand Park. The baseball
wow.
side is sold out,
Wow.
which exceeds our expectations for year one
Right.
immensely.
Yes. Now, you said there's like so many like people booked. Will Westfield High School's athletics be able to play there?
If they choose and they get into the schedule, we have made a commitment to our local sports people, the schools, to WYSI and WYSA, that within reason, they have first rights to these fields. Why? Well, they belong to the city of Westfield.
Right.
Now, we as a city, we're profit oriented, okay? Our profit comes from our visitors coming here.
Okay.
So we have to balance that. But yes, our local people will be encouraged to use our own facilities.
That's great. All right. This is just a curiosity question. Do you know how much it costs to build Grant Park?
I do. It cost $45 million to build Grant Park.
Wow. That is a large number.
It's a very large investment with a very predictable return on that investment. Matter of fact, we already have our first return on the investment. If you visit the facility today, on the south side, there's a beautiful building that is literally in the middle of nowhere today. It's a rehab and assisted living facility, privately owned and operated. They invested $20 million, all private funds, bought land from the private sector, and they built a rehab facility right across the street from Grant Park in what is today the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Why? Because in their world of marketing and advertising, that facility, which is called Wellbrook, can advertise that it is right across the street from the highly active amateur family sports capital of America. So that people going there for rehab and active lifestyle, trying to get people back walking and et cetera, they're right across the street from all this activity.
Right.
But here's what's important. They pay taxes. That's the city's profit, okay?
Right.
So already we have the private sector investing $20 million in a private facility that will create tax payments every year. And we can take those tax payments and we can put those into the city to hire more policemen and firemen and public safety. And a good portion of that money comes back to the schools so that we can continue to provide excellent facilities and teachers
Right.
here for Westfield Schools.
That sounds like a fantastic plan.
Well, it is, and it's going to work. As I was telling you, we see a return on our investment, and it's just the very beginning, man.
And you say it's the very beginning. However, right now we do have US 31 and so many other roads under construction.
We do.
What is your plan for that? Are we trying to get it finished in time for the opening of Grant Park?
It would be wonderful, but that isn't the way it's going to work.
Right.
US 31 here in Westfield will not be finished until the end of 2015.
Okay.
So we're going to open in the spring of 14. So in 2014, we're going to have some real challenges working around the construction. And we're working very carefully with both NDOT and the contractor, Reith Riley, to how we're going to phase all of the construction.
Okay.
To put it together with the traffic at Grant Park, and we're working on several plans right now. It's going to be a challenge, there's no doubt about it. But when it's finished, Grant Park, Grand Junction downtown, the US 31 project, all of these things are kind of coming together in a good time. The economy's coming back. It's just like the perfect storm for Westfield all coming together. And you throw that together with the high quality schools that we have here. And I can tell you from talking and watching our building permits and talking to people, so many people are moving to Westfield and businesses because of all these things that are going on.
And that's incredible.
We think it's pretty incredible, man.
So along with that, all of the road construction, Are there going to be like buses or shuttles or taxi services so people can get from their hotels to Grand Park?
Yes, there will. Exactly what yet, we're not sure. We're looking at several different avenues. I'd love to have a monorail over there. You think we can get that done?
That would be so cool.
I can't figure out how to pay for it yet, though, but we'll work on that. Yes, we'll definitely have some connections here. I mean, we'll really be encouraging bike, walking, golf carts, the pedal taxis, but we'll have some forms of transportation between here and there. You know, if you look at how Grand Park works, it's very pedestrian oriented. There's only one road that goes through it. And the rest of it are really 7 miles of pathways for multi-use, not automobiles.
Wow. So just one road for the entire thing?
Yes.
Wow.
But it's surrounded, of course, by roadways. And
Right.
it's surrounded by various parking lots all around the edge. And believe it or not, when you look at the layout, even though there's 26 diamonds and 31 fields, because of the way the parking lots are laid out, no field is more than 2 fields away from a parking lot.
And that's
We
great.
can't say that at Hay Big Field right now, can we?
No, we can't. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Mayor Cook. Thank you very much for watching Westfield. Have a great day.